Hello friends, today we are going to learn active voice and passive voice. So, are you ready? Okay, let's get started. So, the first is what is active voice? Okay, in active voice, the subject performs the action. Here, in this example, you can see she sings a song where the subject she is the subject. Sings is a verb and a song is object. She sings a song. If you ask a question to this sentence, who sings a song? And the answer is she, means she is performer who performs an action. Sing is a verb, is an action, and a song is the object. It is a recipient. A song is a recipient. So, when a sentence is in active voice form, there we use the subject first as a performer, then verb, and finally the object, that is in the active voice. Now, next is the passive voice. What is passive voice? Let's know some of the reasons for using passive voice sentence. When we write active voice sentence in its active voice or in passive voice, the meaning is same, but the writing structure is different. In the active voice, we take a subject first, and in passive voice, we take object first. So, what is passive voice? See, in passive voice sentences, the subject is recipient, means subject is at the end of the sentence and object comes first. So, subject is recipient and the object is active. Instead of who does an action, what is done get an important. When it is who does an action, then subject comes first. What is done means action is done over, that is the object. So, object gets an important in the passive voice. Okay. So, here are some reasons for using passive voice. The first reason, when intentionally hiding the subject of the sentence. Let us see in the example, women were not treated as equal. So, women is here object who were not treating equally in the past ages. Who were not treating women equals is not said. So, the subject is hidden. So, subject is intentionally kept hiding. So, when subject is kept hiding and the object takes an important or takes a charge, we write a sentence in its passive voice. Now, second, when passive voice better explain thought of sentence. Now, see in this example, cloth is sold in yards. Cloth is sold in yard. So, the cloth is here object. When it is said what is sold, and the answer comes cloth. So, cloth better explaining the thought of the sentence, means what is sold is important than who is selling it. So, subject is not important. If we make a complete sentence by taking subject, you can see this sentence will be like that. Cloth is sold in yards by manufacturer, by sellers. So, who is selling, that is subject, it is not given important. So, instead of who is selling, what is sold is taken a charge. So, when object is better explaining the thought of sentence, in cases we take passive voice sentence. And now, here you can see the third point or a case where passive voice is used. When subject is not exactly known, subject is not exactly known. See, his watch was stolen. Here his watch is object and it was stolen. But who stole his watch is not known, means we don't recognize the subject. In such cases where subject is not known, we take object first and construct a sentence. So, in such cases where subject is not important and importance is given to the object, so we use passive voice. Okay. Did you understand? Yes. Now, let us see the next. Here, now here we learn how to change an active voice sentence into a passive voice. See, when we change active voice into passive voice, we interchange the places of subject and object. You can see in this example, in active voice the sentence is I write a letter. Here I is the subject, write is the verb and a letter is the object. But in the passive voice, you can see a letter is written by me. So, a letter is the object which is taken first, and then is, it is a helping verb, written the third form of the verb, and then by and subject. You can see a passive voice construction. In a passive voice sentence, there is always object first, there is always third form of the verb is written, and there is always we take by and subject. We take by and some other words too. Let we learn it in the next slide. But now here we take object first, then helping verb. Helping verb depends on tense. We change helping verbs according to tense in the sentence. Then there is always third form of the verb is used in the passive voice, and then by and then subject. So, in the passive voice the subject is written in its objective case of pronoun, like you can see I changed into me. Me is the objective case of I. So, after by, after taking a preposition by, we use subject in its objective case of pronoun. So, here is a note, you can see that in the word by is used What is a word by? A word by is used before subject in sentences in passive voice. You can see that here in this sentence we have written by and then object. So, by is taken in the passive voice before subjects. That is it in this slide, but here we have a list of writing subject in passive voice. You can see that personal pronoun, those are in active voice like I, you, he, she, it, we and they. They get changed into passive voice. So, after by they are written in its objective case of pronoun. So, the I turns into by me, you remains by you, he changes in by him, she into by her, it remains by it, we into by us and they turns into by them. So, these are the objective case of pronoun while changing subject into the passive voice. But here one thing that you know, that we do not use by before subject in passive voice always, but sometimes we use words like with and to, means we even use a word with or to in some sentences. Okay. In most of the cases we take by, but in some cases we use words like with or to before subject in passive voice. So, here is an example. In active voice, he knows me, but in passive voice it is I am known to him. So, instead of by we have taken a word to in the passive voice. So, sometimes we take with or to instead of by. Okay. Did you understand? Okay. Now, next. See, here is the active passive voice chart. Here we learn the different tenses and their passive voice structures in English. You know, there are all 12 tenses in English grammar, but when we change active to passive voice, there are only 8 tenses which are gonna change into passive voice. They are simple present tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense, in the past simple past tense, past continuous tense and past perfect tense. In the future, simple future tense and future perfect tense, means these 8 tenses are going to change into passive voice. The remaining tenses are not going to change into passive voice. So, let us learn these 8 tenses structures while making passive voice. So, let us learn one by one. The first here is the simple present tense. All active voice formats or structures are same as we learn in tenses. We have to know what is in the passive voice. You can see that. As I have told you, in the passive voice there is always object first. After object we write helping verb, then V3, then by and finally the subject. if you focus on the structure of passive voice, you can see there is always object that comes first in the sentence, then helping verb, then V3. So, you can see always V3 in the passive voice, and then by and subject, means that what you remember is helping verb, because object is same, V3 is same, by and subject also same, but what is going to change is helping verb, and they depends on tenses. Here in the simple present tense, we take am is are as a helping verb while making passive voice. In the present continuous tense, we take am is are plus being as a helping verb while making passive voice, and in the present perfect tense, we take have has plus been plus V3, means have has plus been is used. So, these are the structures when we change active sentence into the passive voice. It becomes easy. So, let us see an example. Example of simple present tense. Here, I drive a car. Here, I is the subject, drive is verb, and a car is object. So, I drive a car. Because of drive, the first form of the verb, the sentence is written into simple present tense form. So, when it is sentence in its simple present tense form, so we take the structure of simple present while changing into passive voice, and the structure of simple present tense in the passive voice is object plus am is are plus V3 plus by plus subject. So, object is taken and the object is a car, then helping verb instead with the a car we take is. So, is, then third form of the verb, and the third form of drive is driven, and then by and subject. So, I turns into me. So, the passive voice of simple present tense is a car is driven by me. Okay? Have you got that? Okay. Now, next, active and passive voice of past tense. There are three tenses. The first is simple past tense, second is past continuous tense, simple past tense, past continuous tense, and the past perfect tense. So, same as present, here while changing passive voice of simple past tense, we take structure. We use helping verb was or were in the passive voice. What is it? Was or, we use was or were. In the past continuous tense, we take was, were plus being, and in the past perfect tense, we take had plus been, and then V3. Okay? So, in the simple past tense, was, were, in the past continuous tense, was, were plus being, and in the past perfect tense, we take helping verb had plus been to change active into passive voice. So, let us see an example. Here the example of simple past tense, I drove a car. Here drove is the second form of the verb, and therefore, this is simple past tense. When we change a sentence into passive voice of simple past tense, we take was or were as a helping verb and then V3. So, the object comes first, that is a car, then was as a helping verb, then V3 driven, and then by plus subject. So, passive voice sentence of I drove a car is a car was driven by me. That is it here. Now, Next is future tense. There are passive voice of two sentences. First is simple future tense and the second is future perfect tense. So, you can see here passive voice structures of simple future tense. Here we use shall or will plus be as a helping verb, and in future perfect tense we take shall or will plus have plus been as a helping verb in the future perfect tense. The remainings are same. As I told you, object comes first, then V3 after helping verb, then by and subject. Let us see an example. The example is here, I will drive a car. Here is will drive, and when you change into passive voice, it is will be driven. So, we take shall or will plus be plus third form of the verb. So, the object comes first and the object is a car, then helping verb will, then be, then V3 driven, and then by and subject. So, passive voice of simple future tense is a car will be driven by me. So, these are the active voice and passive voice of 8 tenses. Those are gonna change into active passive voice sentences. Okay, I hope you understood active and passive voice of 8 tenses in English. That's all in this video. Let's know the remaining in the next video. Till then, have a nice day. Thank you.